The film opens with a legend told to children, describing an ancient war between humans and giants. Long ago, monks tried to reach heaven by growing a magical beanstalk, but instead, they opened a gateway to a terrifying realm inhabited by giants, massive, flesh-eating beings led by General Fallon, a two-headed brute. The monks were slaughtered until the ancient king, Eric the Great, forged a crown from a giant's heart, which granted him control over the giants. Using it, he banished them back to their realm and cut down the beanstalk, sealing the gateway. Centuries later, a young farm boy named Jack lives with his uncle on a poor farm in the kingdom of Cloister. Jack dreams of adventure and knights, but lives a simple, humble life. Meanwhile, Princess Isabel, daughter of King Bromwell, yearns for freedom from royal duties and her arranged marriage to the king's ambitious advisor, Roderick, who secretly seeks power. One day, Jack is sent to town to sell the family's horse and cart to buy supplies. At the market, he encounters a group of performers, reenacting the tale of Eric and the Giants, and spots Princess Isabel disguised among the crowd. He intervenes when she's harassed, though she leaves before he can learn who she is. Later, Jack meets a desperate monk fleeing the castle guards. The monk gives Jack a pouch of mysterious beans, warning him to guard them with his life because they are sacred relics that can open a path between worlds. When Jack refuses, the monk trades them for his horse, urging him not to get them wet. Jack returns home empty-handed, infuriating his uncle, who throws the beans on the floor and storms out. Later that night, a heavy storm begins. A soaked Princess Isabel, seeking shelter after running away from her arranged marriage, arrives at Jack's cottage. They talk and bond briefly, realizing their shared longing for freedom and adventure. However, one of the beans slips through the floorboards and gets wet. Moments later, the ground trembles, and an enormous beanstalk bursts through the house, growing at an impossible speed and shooting straight into the clouds. The beanstalk carries Jack's home and Princess Isabel trapped inside, high into the sky, disappearing from view. Jack is thrown off before it ascends completely, left stranded on the ground below. By morning, King Bromwell arrives with his soldiers, Roderick, and his loyal captain, Elmont. They demand to know what happened. Jack explains everything, and a rescue team is assembled to climb the beanstalk and retrieve Isabel. The group includes Elmont, Roderick, Jack, and a few soldiers. As they climb higher, Roderick secretly reveals his dark plan. He possesses Eric's magical crown and intends to use it to control the giants and rule both realms. At the top, they find a massive, mist-covered land, the realm of the giants, filled with towering landscapes and strange remains of human ventures from centuries past. The group splits up to search for Isabel. Jack eventually finds her imprisoned in a giant's kitchen, and the two narrowly escape when General Fallon and other giants discover them. They reunite with Elmont, but the group is captured by the giants before they can return. Roderick reveals his true nature. When Elmont confronts him, Roderick kills his companion and claims the giants' allegiance by putting on Eric's crown, forcing Fallon to bow before him. He declares himself their new master, intending to march the giants down the beanstalk and conquer the human world. Jack, Isabel, and a wounded Elmont manage to escape and slide down the beanstalk, pursued by furious giants. Back on Earth, the king orders the beanstalk to be cut down to prevent invasion. The soldiers chop it down with axes, sending the towering vine crashing to the ground. Everyone believes the danger is over. However, Fallon survives, now wearing Roderick's crown after killing him, and leads his army of giants to find another way down using the roots of the broken beanstalk. Soon, the giants descend upon the kingdom, launching a devastating attack. King Bromwell orders the evacuation of his people into the Castle of Albion, a massive fortress surrounded by moats and walls. The giants storm the gates, hurling flaming trees and boulders. Jack, now determined and brave, joins Elmont in defending the castle. Isabel, no longer a helpless princess, fights alongside them. As the giants break through the walls, Fallon leads the final charge. Jack, remembering the story of Eric's crown, realizes that controlling the giants is the key to stopping them. He finds the crown among Roderick's remains and, after a dangerous chase, uses it to command the giants to halt. Fallon tries to resist, but collapses under the crown's magic. Jack orders the giants to retreat back to their realm, saving the kingdom. With peace restored, King Bromwell rewards Jack for his heroism. Isabel confesses her love for him, and the two share a tender kiss. The king, seeing Jack's bravery and honor, gives them his blessing. The Beanstalk remnants are destroyed, sealing the gate between worlds forever. In the film's closing scene, centuries later in modern London, the crown of Eric is shown preserved in a museum. Its legend passed down through generations. A young boy listens to the same bedtime story of Jack and the Giants, suggesting that myths and courage endure forever. End of movie.